How is everybody doing tonight? It is live stream time. Gosh, I can't believe a whole week has gone by since the last time I streamed. It seems like it was yesterday. Where do I start? Actually, quite a few things. One of the things we're going to do today is I'm going to open up a couple boxes. I actually know what's in the big one already. Nathan sent me something. We've been emailing back and forth a couple of times for a couple of weeks, and he had something that I'm very, very excited to see about. First off, I don't know if you noticed about the video quality. I've been screwing with it for the last 2 or 3 videos or live streams. I want it to look kind of close to what I actually do when I do videos. And I thought it was an OBS. I have tinkered and tinkered and tinkered and tinkered and tinkered. But it turns out that this thing seems to be the culprit. I don't really like the video that this thing outputs. It's an Elgato HD 60 S Plus. It retails on Amazon right now for about $319. Obviously, we're not streaming through it tonight. We're actually using a no-name brand Chinese knockoff for less than 20 bucks. And I think it looks horrendously better. It'll even do 4K. As a matter of fact, in the next video, I will almost certainly be on YouTube in 4K. Twitch, I think only does 1020. But anyway, I want to say hi to everybody, get a few things out of the way. We're going to open up the boxes, but I'm going to wait till at least a few more people come in the chat. I'll say hello. Hey, Hyatt, how are you doing? I'm Peanuts Warlord. I'm going to shorten your name down to 420. Brother, how are you doing? Remiss, how are you doing? First time chat. Are you excited to see Taco Bell nuggets? Are they out there already? Am I excited about it? Not really. I'm sure they'll probably be hot, hopefully. I mean, hopefully they won't cook too far ahead like this week. My goodness. Like I said, there's quite a few things that I need to cover. We'll do question and answers after a while. I'll do a few here. How is retirement? I love it. I got sick right as soon as my retirement started, and that went on for several months. But every day, I mean, I feel normal now, and I'm loving it. I just, like I say, I can go out here for the whole afternoon and was tweaking and screwing around with OBS, and it's not a problem. 1 second. I have to turn off the coffee pot. I bought the cheapest coffee pot known to man a couple of weeks ago, and it doesn't turn off when you pour it all out. It will just burn, 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 baby. Anyway, yeah, it looks, I'm impressed with it. The color seems to be right. I mean, I'm a little bit flushed right here. It's kind of cold outside. It seems to be working really, really good. It is a fast food desert out there. I mean, times are bad. Times are really bad for fast food. They are struggling. But, you know, you can only feel so sorry for them, though. Take, for instance, hopefully most of you have already seen the video I did this week on Hardee's. I have not been to Hardee's for well over a year, mainly because all the local Hardee's, the franchise, went bankrupt and disappeared. A lot of them were taken over, and some of the buildings are still sitting vacant. There is one that survived over in Adairsville, or either it was fairly new, it's a different franchise, but that's where I went. And I actually had my hopes up. I thought at minimum this thing was going to be good, and it tasted good. That's what, and it just irritates the crap out of me when you get something and they have a good flavor combination, and through execution, they trash it. And I don't get it. I just don't get it these days. With 15% more effort, most of these fast food places could improve their food by 200 or 300%. They would have people lined up. Look at Chick-fil-A. They're not sitting there with nothing to do. That's because they're consistent and hot. Culver's always seems to be doing good business. But that Hardee's, it was a ghost town when I was there. Why I had to go to the penalty box, I'm not really sure. There might have been one car came in behind me after a while. It was pitiful. But anyway, I'm jumping all over the place. I got stuff to cover here, and we'll get those out of the way. I'm going to wait till we get some more people in chat before I open up these two boxes. Like I say, one of them, the big one, I know what it is. This one here came from Amazon, and it's pretty heavy. I mean, it's almost like 9 pounds or 10 pounds. Anyway, I wonder what's in that thing. It came from Amazon, so it's probably not, a toxin or anything that I know of. And then that leads us up to picking my next video. I think since things are so tough out there, we're just not seeing big ad promotions and some of this smoke and mirror stuff that they're doing with new products. So we're not seeing anything. I was thinking about giving a second chance to maybe a couple of people that blew it, like Jack's. Jack's, I've only been there once. It's a southern chain. It's only in 4 states. And that's the reason I've been reluctant to go back to them, because I like to pick something I'm going to get a lot of views on, because guess what, people? I run a YouTube channel. And what do people that run YouTube channels want to do? They want to get a lot of views and a lot of subscriptions. I mean, with most people, it has a lot to do with money. With me, it's just, I don't know. It's an obsession. I just, you don't make videos and have nobody watch them. It's just not very much fun to have that. But anyway, I just tell you. But I was thinking about doing Jack's, maybe doing their chicken sandwich or something like that. It's kind of hard for them to screw that up and get that cold, maybe. But we'll see. I don't see a ton of people around the corner going into Jack's during lunchtime, so that's probably not a good idea. I am having, So, and then a couple weeks ago, y'all suggested crispy, crunchy chicken, which is gas station food. That's okay. I need to go back there during normal business hours when actually someone is there and they're making chicken, and take a look at it. I want to probably do their chicken sandwich just because it's something compartmentalized and easy for me to dissect and look at, get a temperature on. But the biggest thing that I'm going to be doing is I want to see if it's the same people that are running the register that are working in the back. If that's if that's what's going on, I'm probably not going to do the video because I don't want to get sick. And gas station chicken does not thrill me because it can sit there a really long time. I don't think they adhere to standards like they should. But some of y'all may work there. I don't know. Maybe that's what they do. Anyway, I'm going to get to your comments and everything in a minute. I want to cover a few things first, and then I'm going to open up these boxes. Yeah, my views are down. Everything's down. It's slowing down. I don't know if it's seasonal. My videos haven't changed radically or anything like that. So I just think it's seasonal. I don't like to get too weird about it, anyway. But as far as box openings, I ran a poll this week to see whether I was going to do box openings in a separate video from the video or put it in the video. And I really, really don't want to add any more non-review content to my videos. My videos are already routinely exceeding 10 minutes, which is pretty long for a food video, but I put a lot of stuff in them. And I just, the birthdays don't add that much. The birthdays maybe answer for about maybe 15, 16 seconds of the video. That's it. The title role that I put a lot of time into that probably maybe some people don't really care about anyway with the cat, that only represents about 28 seconds. The rest of it's all food video. I mean, it's just you to pick up. That's part of the video. But I just didn't really want to add too much to it. So what I think I'm going to do, and I appreciate everybody that filled out the poll because the majority of the people wanted me to add it into the videos, and I'm not really sure I wanted to do that. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of people sending me stuff. But if they do, here's what I'm going to do. If I get 3 or more things over like a month, I will dedicate a separate video, non-food, and call it the Joe is Hungry mailroom and open them up. in a video. I don't really think, when someone sends me something, they might be expecting me to open it into a video. I don't really know, but you're going to get a lot more people are going to see that box opening in a food video than you are in a live stream, because I might get a couple thousand people by the end of the day that actually came through and watched the streams. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it here too. Yeah. And I just don't want to jazz it up with too much more non-related stuff and have people skipping over and actually hurting my algorithm. Yeah, and yeah, Gordina, yeah, I agree with you. The intro is very important. It has to be of high quality, and it has to be different every time. Maybe a little, I might use some of the same tricks, but every video every intro, I actually make those ahead, probably sometimes up to 2 and 3 days ahead of time, where I can actually sit and spend time on being creative with the text. And it's really hard to find, the cat part is actually quite difficult. Sometimes I just come right onto the right piece of it, and other times I pour through cat video for like 2 or 3 hours until I find just a little segment that kind of strikes me as being cool. But yeah, the video, I'm not really wanting to change the the format of the video or add that in there. Initially, I was doing box openings in the video, but I'm probably gonna let that go. Bio gaming. What keeps me going? What's your favorite part of the process? Oh goodness. I like the intros. Those are fun, and then the B-rolls are fun too, which is like the bite test and the reveal. The reveal technically that's probably the hardest thing I have to do. I enjoy doing the bite test. That's always fun for me to do that. So what keeps me going? You people out there keep me going. If nobody was watching my videos, if my viewership plummeted, I wouldn't be very inclined to keep doing it. So you are the reason that I make these videos, if you want to know. But those are important. Christmas lights. I said I was going to put some Christmas lights up. I got some. You can barely see them. That's a whole nother story in and of itself. I don't want to tell on myself because it makes me sound really stupid. Let me get some coffee here real quick before it gets too cold. I had a little bit left, but I didn't want to risk burning it. Up there, those lights are actually battery powered. It's a very short string. I actually wanted to run a string all the way across the back and all the way across over the door and everything with some fairly bright LEDs. I bought some at Dollar General. Probably the first thing I did wrong. I thought I wanted to buy a string, a linear string of Christmas lights. Now, I haven't put Christmas lights out in front of the house probably in 30 years, But I bought some, but they're all sewed into this big blanket-like thing where you just like drape it over a tree. And I'm like, that isn't what I wanted. So I tried to take them apart and make them into a string, and that didn't work. That just turned into a big tangled mess, and it looks like a cat got a hold of it. And I, for the life of me, can't get it back right. I think I'm just going to throw them away and start all over again, or go to Walmart, try and find me a real long string of them. I don't know. But at least I do have some up there, okay? I do have some, all right? So there. Let me get it. Yeah. Let me see what else. So yeah, I kind of screwed that up pretty bad. I kind of screwed the pooch on that. I get requests for shout outs. I also been getting a lot of requests for like anniversaries and stuff. And most of the shout outs, they're free. The only reason I was charging for them is if I charge for them, you can donate and I will make sure they don't fall off. And they haven't fell off either, but I'm getting other requests for like anniversaries and stuff. And if I don't have very many birthdays, I will work them in. But I do not, and it's clear. It's very clear in my instructions about that. But I still get them, so I don't know. Maybe people aren't reading my instructions. I don't know. Or if you send a request for somebody with a screen name, you know, I don't even know if I want to respond to that, because I do what appear to be real names, last initial, and birthdays. Anyway, enough about that. I don't really want to go on about that. That's just the way it is. We got, let me see what else we have to cover. How does the video look? Does it look better than it did the last time, the time before, and the time before? Because it looks all washed out before, and I just was driving myself nuts trying to fix it. Someone going to ask you to baptize their firstborn. Yeah, I'll do that. That won't work. There's my sister. It's her birthday today. Alice in San Jose, California. A special shout out from me to you. Happy birthday. Many more to come. It is always good to hear from you. I'm glad you came in my stream today. Things are good. That's my sister, one of them. I've got another one that is actually the moderator in there that will drop the hammer in the YouTube side or whatever side if you start spewing nonsense about oiling up and stuff. Yeah, that tends to get you kicked out. It's not a good thing to talk about in a food channel where kids come in, and I probably shouldn't have said that myself. I'll hear about it, believe me. Yeah, I'm going to give, you don't have to pay to get your birthday and the birthday shout outs. That is an option if you want to. I did that back when I was like 3 videos behind on birthdays in order to mitigate it, and it worked perfectly. So you still can. She obviously is from the left coast over there in California, way over there. And I am pointing the right direction, by the way, because that is west from where I sit, but you don't know that. This is a live stream. What do you expect? Do you expect logic here? Probably not. Oh, yeah, I am liking it. And the sad part is it costs less than $20. And this bad boy, $319 on Amazon. I didn't pay $319 for it. I paid a couple $100 for it a year or so ago. It's not malfunctioning. I just don't like the picture on it. That's just the way it is. And I've tweaked it and tweaked it and tweaked it, and I can't get it right. I guess I could color grade it somehow. What a shame. Maybe I'll sell it. Hey, y'all want to buy it? Y'all want to buy a, somebody want to buy a Elgato video capture card real cheap? I got one, because I don't think I'll be using it. I'll probably get another one of these cheap capture cards, so I'll have a backup in case it fails, because, you know, they can fail. This thing gets pretty hot. Also, like I said in the beginning of the video, or the live stream, excuse me. This is a live stream, not a video. I'm going to be going YouTube. I'm going to go 4K in YouTube, but I have to put another plug-in in OBS, and I didn't want to do that like 2 hours before I had the live stream and trash OBS to the point where I couldn't even live stream. And I can tell you technically why it is. When you dual stream to Twitch, which is, I love Twitch. If it hadn't have been for Twitch, my channel would still be like about that big. Twitch has done more for my channel as far as growth than anything I can point to. But when you're dual streaming with OBS, you have a primary stream, and then the secondary stream piggybacks off of the primary stream. So you have to have the same bit rate on both of them. So I allocate about 13 megabits for YouTube and 13 megabits for Twitch. Twitch doesn't need 13 megabits. Twitch can get by with 6 megabits. All right. In order to do 4K to YouTube, I need to reserve 26 megabits. But I can't give 26 megabits to Twitch because I only have 40. Do the math. Doesn't work. But there's another plugin that will let you split those and have different bit rates for each stream. And I'm going to install that plugin and hopefully have it be working for the stream on next Saturday, because I'm here every Saturday. I'm going to take a few questions. People are starting to roll in, and I'm going to open these boxes up. Steampunk, nothing much, man. Liz, yeah, Liz is always here, Alice. Liz is my mod. Liz has been producing some of my cat footage because she has quite a number of cats, And so we have donated one of our crappy GoPros that drove me insane while shooting. And so she's sending me some cat footage. So y'all are gonna see some new cats in the video. She's got some real interesting looking cats. They're just very hard to film. They're very hard to film. Does she get a birthday presents, or does her presents combine with Christmas? Oh, Alice, my sister, she just got she just got a shout out on live stream. I rarely do shout outs on live stream because I'll be sitting there just doing shout outs continually. And so I try not to. I try to reserve those for the videos and where I can screen them and filter them a little bit before I put them up there. If you send them with an email, it's, you're less likely to try and get me to say, icy wiener or something stupid, which they have tried. Anyway, Gordina, favorite candy from your childhood? Oh, well, I like chocolate chip cookies, but I don't get those anymore. I don't know really what to say about what kind of candy, because I didn't eat a lot of candy that I remember. Would you ever come to food to Austin? Yeah, Will Nepp has to say, hey, come on up. And we'll be up there. But Will's got his own things going on in his life right now, so I don't expect anything like that to happen. Sub 2 moderator. Yeah. Yeah, life is definitely full of miracles. I'll tell you what. 4K. Yeah, I ran a 4K stream today on YouTube on my trials, and it doesn't look a lot different than it does now. It seems a little bit clearer. That's just about it. Are we ready to open some of these boxes, or a box here, and see what in the world somebody sent me from Amazon? It's kind of like, we'll see. At least, hopefully, it's too heavy to be fart sent. I said fart because what it says on here. This is what I got. Oh, quite a while back. But yeah, people want to send me stuff. I'll make a whole video out of just box opening. And the reason I did the box openings in the video to begin with is back before I did videos, I watched videos. And one of the things I really found interesting was box opening videos where people would open one box after the other. In a month's time, if I get 3 or more, I'll do a whole video on it, and that'll be cool. Not necessarily 10 minutes long, but that would be cool. What's in the box? Gwen's head? Yeah, half demon. Sure is. Open the boxes. Well, let's see. My special knife that I opened the boxes with, which was sent to me by a subscriber of the channel. It was in it itself a box opening in a video quite a while back. I can't even tell you which video has the box openings in them. That's the hard part. They get lost. So if you want to see box openings, you're not even going to know how to find them. So yeah, I think we need to have video in this channel that's the Joe is Hungry mailroom. But if nobody sends, and I haven't gotten anything for months, I really haven't, so yeah. Anyway, I'll quit talking. Let's go ahead and open this up. Sweet. What in the world? Why would... This is French's classic yellow mustard. It is 6 pounds, 9 ounces, or 2.97 kilograms for everybody in the Great White North and over across the pond. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll let everybody get a good close look at it. That is French's. Actually, it's good mustard. It's good mustard. What I'm going to do is it's going to become a permanent part of my backdrop, but only after it is consumed, because I got to get a Let me see something. I'm not gonna break the seal on it. Can you get a, don't they sell a thing that screws on the top of it and the plunger? Does anybody know? Wow. Oh, let me look here. Let's see. See if there's a note in there so I can see who actually sent this, because you can't tell from Amazon. All you do is has your address on it in the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Let's see what we got here. French's Classic Yellow Mustard. Okay. Oh, here we go. From Claire. Claire, if you happen to see this live stream, thank you very much. Sneakadoodle Bite number 50,000 from Claire. Okay. Claire, thank you very much for thinking about me. Here you go. Come on. Let me make it focus. There you go. Thank you, Claire. That's very nice. It's much appreciated. There. Wow. I need to find a pump for this. They do make pumps, don't they? This looks like it's like almost a commercial size. What could you make with this mustard? How could you ever use this much mustard? That's my biggest thing. What could you do with this? But that is so cool. So cool, because French's is good mustard. I like French's mustard. Anyway. So, let's take this, put him over there. Now, I actually know what's in the big box, because this isn't somebody sending me something blind. This is from Nathan. And let's go ahead and open this thing up. And I got to be careful because I don't want to damage it. I'm really excited about this, by the way. Very excited about this. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Can you see this? You know what this is? This comes from Little Caesars. And it's not a cheap piece of cardboard. This is a life-size sign. And remember the promotion we had for Little Caesars? Where they were giving away, I think, what was the name of the game they were playing? They were giving skins. Oh, Call of Duty skins. Little Caesars Call of Duty skins where you can get a thing. That is cool. You know where this is going to go, right? It's going to go right here, and this is where it's going to live. I'm sorry you probably can't see because my mic's in the way. Let me put this where it won't get damaged. Can you see that? I just want to make sure everybody sees what I got. There you go. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this up so I don't damage it. He was worried about damaging this thing. I will get that up there tomorrow. It will become part of the backdrop. That is cool. That is something that will be on my backdrop forever. It's going to go back there on that white door for sure, or something. Yeah. I remember the promotion they were running where you could download the skins or something with a promo code. I remember that quite well. First time chat. Hey Joe, question for you. What keeps you? Oh, you asked me that already. Oh, you liked my intro. I appreciate that. I make those every week for the live stream, and they can be a little bit problematic because you want to find a section where the cat didn't like bolt and go the wrong way or run out of frame while you were filming him. So he's kind of hard, especially that black cat is just a super pain in the neck to film because she ultimately will put her back to you and purposefully look the other way from the camera every single time. And I think she does it on purpose. I really do. I am really playing COD right now. Anyway, Birdshot, how are you? Let me say hello to everybody. I appreciate everybody coming by to the live stream. It is a sweet poster, absolutely. Oh, I've been waiting on that, actually. I've known about it for a while. And I want to thank Nathan. Nathan, if you happen to see this stream, thank you very much. And we'll have that in the backdrop. I hope it shows up right. I might have to put a light up or something like that to shine down on it. Anyway. Bisquick, how are you? Thank you. I'm very happy. I think I'm real happy with how the video has turned out this time. That looks pretty natural to me. That's actually, it looks very close to how my videos look. That's what was disturbing me, is I look so much, the camera looks so much different, and I thought it was OBS, but it was not OBS. It was actually the capture card sucked. So I don't know what to do. I just keep using this capture card, I guess. And we'll be broadcasting in 4K pretty soon. I love Little Caesars, no question about it. Anyway, if you're still here, Alice, happy birthday to you. And I can't sing, so you don't want me to do that, people. Anyway, I hope the audio sounds good. I think I got it doing pretty much the way I wanted it to. Let's see here. Okay. No, we're not going to sing. I looked weird on my video, but it was the issue with OBCD in my case. Oh. Can we have a Bigfoot hunting stream one night? Chevy 5-speed? I'm not even sure what a Bigfoot hunting stream is. We don't have Bigfoot in Georgia. You know, Gordina, you say Gordina says balsamic vinegar is good. I need to get some balsamic vinegar put on my salad, because I eat a lot of salad now. Joker's in the house. Hey, Joker. What's up, my brother? You doing all right? You're at an ugly sweater party right now. Yee. I got some sweaters. They're not too ugly, but I don't need a sweater in here. I got to turn the heat up so it would be warm out here when I came into the stream today. Mr. 3D. Hey, 3D Print. How are you doing? How is everything going? I'm using what I've always used in the past is this Elgato. What I'm using now is a no-name brand 4K capture card. That's all it is. It cost me less than 20 bucks. Do you think it's better? You're the live streamer guy. What is cryptid is in Georgia? Yeah, it's true. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some of their balsamic. I guess I go to Aldi's. I get some stuff at Aldi's. Not everything. Not a lot of salad stuff. I mean, the dressing, yeah, all that comes from Aldi's. But a lot of times I'll go in there and their lettuce and some of their stuff just doesn't look very good. And so I end up not getting it there. Can Shadow Joe make a stream appearance? Shadow Joe is not allowed at this point in time to come on stream. I have no way of editing out him misbehaving or swearing or saying all sorts of stuff. And he really can't control what he says sometimes. So everything has to be viewed in advance and edited. So unfortunately, we can't come together in that fashion. Plus, I think it would create problems with the universe maybe coming unglued. Yeah, you can't do that. Molded breast salmon. How are you doing? How do you do the Sneakadoodle Bite segment? How do you do the Sneakadoodle Bite segment of your video? Shadow Joe takes 3 bites and says his stuff for the camera, and then we're done. That's how we do it. We get an extra one. Sometimes I'll conceal the fact I got an extra one. Sometimes I'll just, the last couple of it, even Hardee's. I just let y'all see me order 4, just because people kept asking me how I sneak a doodle bite and waited afterwards. I'm not going to weigh something that Shadow Joe took a big ass bite out of it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you smoke meat, you can coat it in mustard. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The wife says she wants to make stuff with it, and was really happy to get her hands on it. So, but I got to keep the jug because somebody went to the trouble to send that to me. And when they do that, I always try to make it part of the set and the backdrop of the set. And also, if people send me stuff, and I don't really want you to go out of your way to send stuff, but if you do, and within 30 days and I get more than 2 or 3 things, I'll make a whole video out of it, and that way it can always be found and accessed. Hey, Nishnob 420. Hey, back at you. Yes, sir. So that's kind of what's going on. There's more stuff going on. You got McDonald's. They came out with their $5 menu. Now they're coming out with something strikes me as being like smoke and mirrors, trying to make you think you're getting, buy one, get one. Actually, Arby's does a lot of buy one, get one frees. I get them emailed like twice a day. And although I'm not running over to Arby's to eat. No, I have not had a sandwich from Mr. Supper Suck. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to get me to say something weird. What's your opinion on Pop-Tarts? Bland, cheap, prefab. Never did like the Pop-Tarts. What size of shirt do you wear? XL? It's actually probably doesn't need... I work for a nonprofit that works for Dave Fable Vets. I'll have them send you one as a gift. Okay. Sounds good to me. I can do box openings. I love to do box openings. They're a lot of fun because they're totally unscripted, but I like to edit them. I like to, have multiple cameras and stuff like that and edit them. They're a lot of fun. But if it doesn't turn into anything, which it almost certainly won't, I'll just open them on live streams, and then we can all sit down and have like a little live stream party and check them out. Yeah, I was going to say that Chevy 5-speed is buy one, get one for $1 extra. And I'm like, smoke and mirrors. I mean, I can show you the darn thing I was reading about it right here. Well, I thought I could. Oh, I can't. Well, that's a wash. What did I do? I saw an article about their value meal. Let me try and see if I can find it. Web browser. Let's go to... There you go. There's my article. That's because I follow several sites, and I was kept reading it. I'm like, buy one, get one. I mean, that doesn't even rhyme. That's almost misleading. Add one for $1, and they don't really say buy one and add one for $1 menu items for breakfast. Includes sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, sausage burrito, and hash browns. You can get an extra hash brown for $1. That doesn't sound very good. Also, 6-piece chicken nuggets. Now, I could use some nugs, although, I don't know. Nugs don't seem like they're very healthy. A McChicken and small fries. Don't really look like they're giving you a whole lot there, I mean, you ain't getting much. I hope things get better because it's even affecting the, it even affects the channel, for how things are going. It would still be $3.89 here for 2 double cheeseburgers. You see, you're really not giving you much anything. They're trying to make you think you're getting something you ain't. Oh, how you doing? Okay, I appreciate y'all watching my videos on Twitch, y'all. And there is a lot of Twitch streamers out there that watch my videos. There was one. Oh, what was his channel called? I'm confused about some of the stuff I see on Twitch. I am confused what that channel is about. It's a big channel. He's got like 370,000 subscribers. Maybe y'all can tell me. It's like Gator something or other. Gator something or other. His birthday. I did a birthday shout out for him. Y'all know which one it is. But wow. He's live streaming in a his friend Evan. He's live. Evan, shout out if you're watching my stream. Shout out to you, brother. But if you want shout outs in the video, I have instructions for that in the description and in the description of any video that I have. Can you answer my curly fry question? Well, James, why didn't you just ask me the curly fry question instead of asking me if you could ask me? Yeah, you can ask. He's Trumper Dumper. He used to watch you. Well, he still should. He should be watching me. He can play my videos in his stream. I don't care. It's all right. It's not going to hurt anything. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I missed it, James. What's your curly fry question? Just repeat the question. I can ask you your curly fry question if it's not something weird. You got to realize the comments scroll past, and if I'm talking about something, I don't see them. And you can ask a question twice, just don't ask it like 40 times, and then my mods will come after you. Anyway, are there Jersey Mikes near you? And if there is, have you tried their pastrami? Yes, they're near me. I have 2 of them. I have one of them. I was going to do the pastrami, and it got sidetracked, and then it was like 2 weeks later, and I didn't do it because I didn't want to do a review on something that was going to go off the menu 3 days later, and that is exactly what happened. They're not on the menu. I would love to do their pastrami. I'd actually did a whole write-up and had all that thing done. So we'll see. Okay. James, what's your curly fry question? Just tell me. I'll answer it. Best I can, anyway. Molded bread. Oh, Shadow Joe would probably faint if Moist Critical actually spoke to him, acknowledged that he was alive. That's true. Madeira, thank you very much. I do this. Yeah, you all are the reason that I make these videos. There's no question about that. Okay. I saw the Arby's. Didn't they have Arby's curly fries? No. That was Checkers curly fries that's in the freezer at Walmart. I didn't see them at the Aldi's. Does Aldi's had them? That's interesting. Cordina, Coke Zero is better than Diet. Fight me, Georgia man. I'm not going to fight you over Diet Coke, but Diet Coke is better. Just saying, girl. Just saying. Chat doesn't care about baldness. What about baldness? I know I'm going bald. I can't help it. It's just falling out, man, everywhere. Nate Lassiter. Nate, how are you? Yeah, I got it. I got the Little Caesars poster from a buddy who used to work at the one in Clinton, North Carolina. So this thing didn't actually come from that far away. Did you see? Did I open? I hope you were here when I opened it. Love it. Tell me about your salads. What do you like and what type of dressings? Well, you won't like the dressings. I'll tell you that right now. I put Italian dressing on it and then just a touch of ranch. Just a touch, just for flavor. That's where all my calories are coming from. I will make my salad up ahead. Okay, I put it in a big container and I lay down a layer of iceberg lettuce, which has absolutely no nutritional value, so don't even bother telling me that. Probably doesn't have any fiber in it. And then I cut a whole bunch of carrots and cut them up in pieces. And then I get bell peppers, cut them all up, clean them all up, put them in. And then I get a couple of cucumbers, chop them up, and then dice them all up. And then I get some romaine lettuce and pile it on top of there and chop it all up. That's my typical salad. And then when I eat them, sometimes I'll get a boiled egg and slice it and throw it on top of it. Most times not. When the tomatoes are in season in my yard, they go in there without question. But that's a good question, Alice. That's about it. It should have some nutritional value, and it gives me some fiber. I eat 1 or 2 salads a day. I go through them quite quickly. I eat a lot of boiled eggs. There's some. I developed a taste for boiled. When I was sick, I was feeling. It went on for months, by the way. For all I was eating in one day is I'd eat a boiled egg, and it would take effort to eat a boiled egg. It's about the only thing that I could eat. Now I crave boiled eggs. So go figure, right? Anyway. But that's what I do, and they have some balsamic dressing, some balsamic vinegar I can get at the Aldi's that someone was telling me about. I've had that before. I actually like it. I think if I use that, it would be a lot better for me. It wouldn't add so many calories. So unless you have suggestions, but I think your diet is very similar to your sister's diet that doesn't consume any oil, and I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment. But I am much lighter. My face isn't as fat. My neck is getting all old people wrinkledy, but whatever. I don't care. I'm like a silver fox. You see, Gordina knows how to talk. Gordina knows how to talk to me. It's like a silver fox. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is too, and it's the lights. My hair's not going gray. Just saying. Nate, I appreciate that, Nate. That's going right back there. I may have to put a light on it or something because it's not looking like it's going to show up real good, and I want it to show up real good. But I'm going to put it on the door and fasten it down real good so it doesn't come loose every time I open the door. Have you been running live streams, 3D Print Wizard? Yeah, you should. Sometimes the most expensive video capture, unless you can think, I don't mind paying a fair amount of money for a capture card if it's good, but this, I've not been happy with. Like I said, I'll make somebody a good deal for it if they want it, because it does work. It's like the GoPros. The Hero 10s are garbage. They are lock up and just they just are trash. When they run, the video's good. When they run, which is the big deal, I can't in good conscience sell those at a discounted rate because I know they suck. And I just, I've got them stacked all over the place. A Hero 10 right here. Never going to see the inside of my car. You're never going to see a Joe is Hungry video in a car shot with this. Just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. I mix the mustard with balsamic dressing with that. That's a good idea, actually. I may do that. Elle is, I thought my sister was eating boiled eggs, and I'm like, no. Nah, man, I go through a dozen boiled eggs in a week. Easy. That's my breakfast because I got to eat something before I take my 1,000 old people pills. Oh, Nate, I'm going to head out now. Nate, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for sending me that. That's going to go in the back. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. When I saw that, I'm like, I got to have that because I remember the promotion. I remember that very distinctly. But I appreciate it. You take care. Whole plant food, vegan, no oils. But I'm going to put, balsamic. And that actually sounds good. The mustard and the balsamic, blah, 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 I can't even talk. But you know what I'm doing. 3D Print Wizard. I use Elgato stuff. Sadly, all the capture ads kind of suck. So yeah, tell me about that. I mean, I know you use a lot of Elgato stuff. I do know that. But the capture card, I mean, I have spent hours, tweaking this thing, trying to make it look right. You've seen some of the videos. The last video I had, I turned it down so it was so warm, and I actually saw the video afterwards, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's terrible. So this one, when I plugged it in, I was like shocked when I saw that it actually looked kind of like my videos. I want it to look like my videos because, I'm watching my live streams and I'm like, this just doesn't look as good as it could. But then I look at my videos and I got the color and the white balance just exactly the way I want it. It took me a long time to get it like that. Anyway, What's the maximum amount of eggs you eat in a week? I just said not quite a dozen. Anyway, let me see. I don't want to neglect Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch has helped my channel a lot. Anyway, bacon blaze, jalapeno double Whataburger. I do not like spicy, and I looked exactly at that, and I was thinking about doing it anyway. I'm just wondering, I mean, those jalapenos, are they, they're probably pretty hot, I bet. So I was probably going to steer with it. I wanted to do that, actually. I was looking at that. I look at everything, man. I spend hours looking at this stuff. Every morning, that's the first thing I do when I look up. I see if there's anything new out there. Balsamic. What? Oh, balsamic. I'm working on it, dude. It's just me. All rabbit food. No old people pills. I know. I don't, I know. I've heard this from your younger doppelganger. Yeah. How do you like your cheese? Haven't been eating a lot of cheese lately. I had a little baby Swiss, but a lot of dairy products that kind of got stricken from my diet, like milk. Yeah, milk. Yeah, I've not drank any milk since March of this year. And I used to pound at least a gallon a week. Easy. I got to when you quit something, you got to replace it with something, right? So I drink when I feel like I want some milk, I drink some V8 out of the refrigerator. Fixes it every time. Where do I buy my clothes? Depends on what I'm getting. My shirts came from Amazon. My black shirts, my t-shirts, sometimes I'll get them off of Amazon. Mostly I get my t-shirts at the Dollar General. And my Carhartts, I usually order them directly from Carhartt. Usually do better doing that way. I usually get seconds, stuff like that. Hey, my brother's here. Yeah, no, you know it. Rabbit food. That's why they look like they just came out of a concentration camp. They didn't need any. They're eating rabbit food, and that's why you can't find a single rabbit anywhere in the vicinity of either one of my sisters because they starved to death. Oh, they're not gonna be happy with me for that comment, but I couldn't resist it. Pepper jack. I like pepper jack. I like cheese. I like Swiss cheese, baby Swiss, any kind of cheese, real cheese I like. I like Tillamook cheese. Yeah, Alice, do you remember Tillamook cheese? You can get that in Georgia sometimes now. Tillamook cheese. Yeah. I don't care. I'm used to it. Oh, 3D Print Wizard. I drink carrot juice. Not sure how that would go. Yeah, I have my family is in chat this evening. I have my brother John. I have my sister, but 2 sisters. So I have 3 siblings in chat tonight. And how are you? And John, you must wish Alice her happy birthday. She was born today. I don't remember that because she was consummated before me, if that's the right word. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I like mac and cheese. I don't know about me being on fire. You know how much coffee I've drank tonight? I have a coffee pot right over there, so I'm drinking all that dark coffee that we're not allowed to have in the house. So I drink it out here. There was a parade in Outville today. Wow. What's my motive? Nicholas wants to know what my motivation is. Idea for reviewing fast food on YouTube. Well, I just wanted to make videos because I like cameras. I like photography. I like videos. And I thought I wanted to try my hand at making them. And I actually did like box openings and reviews. I reviewed a coffee pot once. And it looked like food reviews were easy. they are anything but easy if you're gonna do them right. If you're just gonna chomp a couple bites out of a hamburger in your car, slap it up against the camera, and it gives 9, yeah, that's not hard at all. But my videos take me at least 2 days to actually make them, besides conceiving them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm drinking mocha. I would like to have some mocha, Half Demon. It is good to see you, Demon Man. Consummated? Well, it's the first word that came to my mind. I think about that. It's what comes to my mind. And I've never seen a parade in Outville. I came from a little town called Outville, for all of you who don't know, and it is a very small town. It has 1 block, and that's it. Yeah, if anybody knows, near Pataskala, Newark, up in that part of Ohio. That's where I came from. Thank you, Gordina. See, Gordina's here for me. Gordina cares. Anyway, Rising Ghost. Yeah, he wants to know who my favorite music and artist and band is. I really don't have a favorite. I liked Rush. I like Neil Peart. Is probably one of the best drummers out there that I know of. I can say that. As far as the music, I'm on Epidemic Sound. I'm on my 3rd year at Epidemic Sound, and I pour through literally hundreds of songs at a time trying to pick out something. It might take me 2 nights to pick out an intro song. I have the intro built for the next video, and I don't even know where I'm going yet. And, ouch. Oh, I hit the mic. Sorry about that. But it has to be catchy tune. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I want something really fast, and sometimes I want something really slow. I want to do something for Christmas Eve before Christmas. I think we're approaching that pretty fast. Sorry, hiccups. But I appreciate the intros. I love making those intros. It's B-roll. That's one thing. If you're going to make these videos, one thing you need to be careful about is the person who likes the B-roll the most is actually the person who made it. So you have to be careful how long you make those, because it could be a big turnoff for people. Hey, man, Ezra Atlas, how are you doing? Thank you for coming into my chat. Why is Ohio called the Buckeye State? I don't know. There are a lot of Buckeye trees. There's Buckeye trees up there. That's a tree. That's a state tree. Yeah, you are right. My brother knows that. Yeah, state tree. Weddings, models, and fashion. There you go. That's your thing, I guess. Not me. I'm still stuck on the food review thing. I don't know what'll happen if my channel dies. Whether I'll stop making videos or whatever. My channel's not dying, but it's still growing. Anyway. And the silly mascot for Ohio State University. Yep. My brother knows these things. Yeah, that is true. They do grow there. I haven't seen any Buckeye trees in Georgia. Mostly we got some of these big old trees, these prehistoric trees with thorns big enough to kill you. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not, but Cascade has amazing house techno strongs. If you know... I don't know either. I don't know. I've never heard of Cascade. But yeah, I have. That's the reason I'm an Epidemic, so I don't have to deal with copyright issues. Because copyright issues are a big deal when you're making videos. So that's why I use them. And then as far as TikTok, I use TikTok's music library, if you can call it music. Because TikTok music library is basically crappy elevator music made by some kid in a basement in some depths of China somewhere, and they are quite painful to the ear to use. It is so bad. Before I report one of my videos for TikTok and use their music for the B-roll, I have to take an antiemetic to keep from vomiting in my mouth while I'm listening to it. It's that bad. So if you see my TikTok videos, you notice that the music is different. Yeah, if you were curious. Anyway, Captain Buggy, opinion on Marco's Pizzas versus other main chains. Well, I like Marco's Pizza, actually. But you got to understand something about pizzas. You have there's more than one category. But I basically divide pizza up into two main categories. We have conveyor oven pizza, which is Marco's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, all those conveyor oven. Well, Pizza Hut may not be conveyor oven pizza. I may take that back. I think that actually those are not. But and correct me if I'm wrong on that. And then you have deck oven pizza. That's a whole new class. Deck oven pizza, you're going to see scores from 6.5 clear on up into the 9s. I would be hard pressed to give a score in the high 8s or low 9s on conveyor oven pizza, which that is one of them. Now, they are actually good pizza. I like going there. Their workmanship is good. Their attitude, at least the one I go to, is excellent. As far as comparing them to the other ones, they're maybe a step above them, I think. But they're still a chain, a conveyor oven pizza place. And it's highly dependent on the people who work in the individual one you go to about how really, really good they are. And we actually are very lucky with the one we have over in Jasper. And I was actually considering going back over there and doing their triple pepperoni pizza. I may do that too. I don't know. I'm trying to think what my next video is going to be. I'm going to come up with something and probably write a script up tomorrow and be ready to make one. Anyway, or Domino's. Yeah, Domino's is conveyor oven pizza. All of it is. Walnut trees are so annoying. Yeah, I got a walnut tree in my yard. Anyway, Marco's mentioned, I watched the margarita pizza review earlier this week. Yeah, the margarita pizza. That was that's the first video I've ever done on them. Yeah. Hey, Overkill, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Do I like Little Caesars pizza? Actually, I do. I prefer pretty much their thin crust pizza, not their thick crust pizza, their thin crust pizza. And in particular, I want to get their bacon, cheese, thin crust pizza pushed back into the conveyor oven to make sure it's really done and crispy. That's actually something, and it's cheap, okay? Yeah, so that's the answers on Little Caesars. Yeah, I actually eat at Little Caesars and don't shoot videos there. Occasionally, not very often, because guess what? Joe is hungry is on a diet, which makes Joe hungry. You're not going to go on a diet and lose weight without getting hungry unless you're taking drugs or get surgery. And I'm not doing either one of those. I'm just going to eat less. Do I have a Hungry Howie's near you in Georgia? No, I do not, or I would have been there, believe me. The new Lord of the Rings movie is out. How long's it been out? Overkill, because I need to see a new movie. Thin crust that's my favorite kind of pizza, thin crust. Massey's Pizza is the king of pizza. And they're not conveyor oven, they're rotating deck oven pizza. But then you have to be in Ohio to get those. And I've eaten so much. I'm glad I don't live. I hate it, but I'm glad that I don't live right next to one, because I would probably be dead by now from eating, because it's bad food, man. I mean, it is good, bad food. Collab with Joe Rogan. I'm waiting on a call from Joe, Mr. Rogan. I'm waiting on a call from him, see if when he wants to do an interview with me. You know, I may be waiting a while, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I may or may not, depending upon how nice he is to me. You're a Lord of fan. Go see Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Is it that good? How long's it been out? Oh, 2 days now. So it would have to be seen in the theater. That's for sure. I'm sure it does. You must try Massey's Pizza. Go to the one in Pataskala. It's decent. That's the one I go to all the time. There are other ones that are pretty good too. Anyway, Massey's Pizza, they rock. 9.8, no question. If my sister says if eating only rabbit food, not hungry with that. Hey, yeah. If you eat enough rabbit food, you won't be hungry. But then what about the rabbits, man? You got to think about the rabbits. Them guys got to eat too. Oh, Mr. I'm waiting on a call. I'm waiting on a call from Mr. Rogan. Yes, sir. I live in New Jersey, so it's the chain and the local places that are truly good. Agreed. Absolutely. Duck oven too. Yeah, and there's different kinds of deck oven pizza too, but I'm not going to go into a pizza diatribe today. And if I miss your question, you may ask it again more than once because, sometimes I get off on the trip. Yeah, I think it's worth the trip. When I get to my brother's house, I have more than one brother, not the one in here in chat. He doesn't come in chat. Birdshot got a question. I'm going to get your question, Birdshot. The new Craven movie is bad and has bad reviews. I don't know. You made it. Don't eat the rabbits. Yeah. You don't have that problem, Alice. There are no rabbits in your area. They starved to death a long time ago because somebody ate all their food. Just saying. Happy birthday, though. Birdshot. What's Birdshot got to ask me? What's your thoughts on the first episode of the new Dexter show? Don't tell me it's out. Is it out? Did I miss the first episode of Dexter? How's that happen in my world? Tell me it's not true. Tell me it's not true. I thought they didn't come on until January. Birdshot. Dude. Don't leave me hanging here. Tell me they're not out. Ooh, thank you very much for Chronobot24. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's your opinion on honey on pizza? Nah. My honey is pretty much reserved for coffee. But on pizza, no bueno, man. No bueno. Pizza is meant to be bad for you. It's meant to have tons of sodium. Tons of sodium. Sodium is good. I tell you what. I had Massey's pizza probably about a week and a half ago. 2 weeks. It's all fluid. I put on like 4 or 5 pounds after that. It took me a week and a half to clear all that before I got my weight back to where it was. Not from the fat in it, but it's literally from the sodium. It's the sodium that does that. It takes your body a long time to clear it. Birdshot. Oh, Birdshot. You know what we're doing when we get home? We are watching Dexter episode 1. What did you think? Is it worth watching? Honey and tea rules too, bud. Gordina. Casinos, cruises, and tours gave me $5. Thank you very much. Didn't have to do that. Let's see what you got. A question for me? It's been a while. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. My birthday is next Sunday. What's your favorite cake? My favorite cake? Oh. Red velvet and, no, carrot cake. Carrot cake is my favorite one. Red velvet, second one down. And casinos, cruises, and tours. Would it be too much trouble for you to send me an email about your birthday and so I can get it into the next video? I'll probably remember because I'm going to go back and look at my log. So I won't, because I have a memory about 4 seconds long, and that way I can get your birthday shout on there if it's your birthday. But thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Anyway. Oh, Dexter, I didn't know, man. How did that go past me in my world? What's your reaction when 9/11 was happening? Well, that's kind of a weird question. I remember that day, actually. It's a very clear day. It was clear all over the eastern United States. My reaction? I was upset. A little weird. A little frightened, maybe. Unbelievable. Not a good thing. Carrot cake rules. The more orangey icing on a carrot cake, the more better. That's what I got to say. Burrata hot honey pizza. Never heard of that. I've never heard of anybody putting honey on pizza. I bet you that is messy as crap. I bet you that pizza's I bet you your fingers are sticking together when you're eating that one. Just saying. Wow. Love carrot cake. What else we got going on? What's your preference? Zaxby's, Bojangles, or Cane's? Actually, you asked Riley Kennedy asked me what's my preference between Zaxby's, Bojangles, and Cane's. Well, Bojangles out of the right now. It would have to be Zaxby's, but Zaxby's and Cane's are a knockoff of Guthrie's. Bojangles is really not. I'm not really sure that they're a knockoff. I think Bojangles is in a one entity of itself. So yeah, I would say Zaxby's has a little bit better, a little higher quality standards than BJ's, and Cane's totally screwed their Texas toast and their fries when I ate there. So I'm gonna have to go with Zaxby's because at least they do their fries right and stuff like that. So they have better. And I don't know if all Cane's are like that. It's just the one I went to. Excellent tasting chicken strips, no question about it. But they totally lost it on the French fries and the Texas toast. And I can't say that was an isolated incident because I got a lot of comments saying, oh, you need to tell them to redrop your fries. Oh, you need to tell them to double butter your toast so it'll be cooked all the way. No. We don't go in there and tell them to cook my food properly before I buy it. They need to be doing that on their own. No, sir. I'm not going to do that. Anyway. More seasoning. Zaxby's is a sleeper, number one. Yeah, Zaxby's is, again, a knockoff of Guthrie's, but Zaxby's is not as bad as Cane's. Cane's got a photocopier out and basically made their menu up out of Guthrie's menu. Zaxby's did not. Zaxby's just copied the concept and expanded upon it and was actually very successful. Actually, that's just my observation, my opinion. As a native of North Carolina, we love Bojangles. It's not really the same as Zaxby's or Cane's. No, it's really not. It's not really a Zaxby's, Cane's, and Guthrie's thing at all. I agree with you 100% on that, and I'm sure you love your Bojangles. It's just my local Bojangles. I got a little bit of bone to pick with them. Okay, I did them once. They didn't do very good. They sent me to the penalty box for an excruciatingly long period of time and gave me cold food. Came back 3 weeks later, messaged me through the comment section to come back and give him a second chance. I went back through, did him again, sent me to the penalty box, and completely forgot I was there. Left me sitting out there for in excess of 35 minutes. So I'm a little down on Bojangles right now. I was actually thinking about giving them a second chance with that griller pork chop thing they have. It's still on the menu, though. But I hate to do something that's limited time offer and do them, and it goes off menu like 2 days later, and I put all that work into the video. So, yeah, I was going to do that, but then I didn't. So that's where that comes from. Alice is leaving. Good night, Alice. Good night. Happy birthday. You take care. Thank you for coming to my live stream on your own birthday. And hopefully you got something nice for your birthday. Okay? Agreed. Chocolate, there you go. Soggy Texas toast. Soggy hot dog roll. I don't know what they're doing right now. Take care. Be good. This is family time, everybody. This is the Joe is Hungry Family Time live stream. But you take care, man. I appreciate it. I'll holler at you sometime, okay? A rabbit food shout out to birthday girl Alice in San Jose, California. Oh my gosh. What I may do with Dexter as though Original Sin is I may let them all play and come back and download them all at once and watch them. The Hungry Bunch. Yep. So I've got a brother and a sister here, so everybody's left me. Rise and go. Ride. Rise and Ghost. Yeah, that's how it said. You can ride depending on the franchise, but it's been others in South Carolina and Georgia that don't even taste the same as the ones in North Carolina. Really? I'm not that far from North Carolina. I should go check that out. I actually got a lot of people want me to come up there and review stuff. 44 watching. Yep, that's true. What's with the mustard? Dude, you must have just got here. I got this in the mail from Amazon. Sweet lady sent it to me with a very nice note. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there's a note from Claire. Claire sent me Sneakadoodle Bite for Sneakadoodle Bite 50,000 from Claire. Sent me 6 pound 9 ounce thing of French's mustard. That's where the mustard came from. If you must know. If you'd been here earlier, you would have seen me open it. Hey, 3D Print Wizard. I didn't know you were gone. Anyway, 44 watching. What do you think you could eat? I've been at this for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna stop this stream here in the immediate future, unless y'all got some more questions. I'm not getting as hoarse as I used to because I'm not talking as loud because I've turned the gain up on my mic so I don't have to talk very loud. The mustard? Oh, I'm sure it's good mustard. I'm not going to open up and break the seal because it's going to become part of my backdrop like I have many other things, like my chicken wing. Somebody sent me a chicken wing all the way from mainland China. It is indestructible. You could probably injure somebody with that chicken wing or a chicken leg. Sorry, drumstick. How do you feel about Joe Bart? I like Joe Bart. Joe Bart's a nice guy. We're going to stream together at some point. We're in communication, believe me. I just am slow at getting around to it. It's the holidays. And a little nervous about doing one. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it. I love Joe Bart. Joe Bart's a good guy. He's done a lot for my channel. Believe me, he has. Thank you very much, Toast. Appreciate it. Drink it. Gordina, I am not going to drink this mustard. This is my coffee, because I got a coffee pot over here. This is my coffee paraphernalia. What other more questions we got before I bail? Because I try to keep my live streams down to an hour or so. I'm just so pleased that this capture card has made me look close to what I really look like instead of this faded gray looking thing that I do on my live streams. I like the video to look right. How long did it take you to get all the boxes on the wall? A couple of years to accumulate them all. I've still got more to put up. I got a whole stack of them to put up, but when I live stream, I don't light up the back like I do in my videos. But the back wall back there is covered with them too. Chocolate. You don't answer my question. You ignore me now. What's your question? Just tell me your question. Tell me what it is. I'll answer it. I must have missed it. Tell you. How long did it take you to get all the boxes? Molded bread. Has Joe Biden ever reached out to you about your car extended warranty? He did last week, and I almost took him up on it. But my car is awfully old, and I really don't think it would qualify for extended warranty. And so I had to hang up on him, actually, because he wouldn't quit talking. Chevy 5-Speed, do you ever have prime rib for the holidays? I'm not a big prime rib stand. My wife loves it, though. Chevy 5-Speed. Oh, chocolate egg. You can't say that, dude. My mod is going to get you. If you got a legitimate question, ask me, and I'll answer it. How's everything been going for the house in there? With the house, it's been doing fine. I have spies. My tenant has not destroyed the place. He's actually paying the rent, so I got nothing to complain about. So that's pretty good. Gordina, did you ever? I could drink a cup of crazy sauce from Little Caesars. I could too. I like the sauce. I like tomato. Anything tomato is good. Okay. I appreciate you, John Luke Carson. Thank you very much for saying that. That's very nice of you to say that. I appreciate it. Have I ever given a 10? No. If you give somebody a 10, What happens when you get something better? You have nothing. Then you've completely destroyed the scale. I like my cardboard pizza. Me too, man. The thin crust, that's cardboard pizza if there ever was one. Auden, will I ever review Popeye's ghost pepper chicken sandwich? It's spicy, probably not. I'm a little bit mad at Popeye's right now because they treated me badly when I was there. Gordon Ramsay, Beef Wellington, food review, when? Well, I don't know. I'll have to ask Gordy about that. See if he'll come over to the house and make me some, or bring. I wonder if Gordon would come into my studio and make me some. I'll have to reach out and see if Gord's got some time and see if he'll do it. Yeah, 9.8 is the highest score, Half Demon. Yeah, I just not a big spicy food guy. All chickens hate you, Joe. Why? All chicken chains. Oh, that's not true. Bite your tongue. Yeah, that bites your tongue. Take a look in my reviews. No, ma'am. Miller's Fried Chicken, Athens, Ohio. They don't seem to not love me, and I like their chicken because they're like the best chicken ever. Anyway, pineapple chicken, jalapeno, thin crust, awesome combo. Sounds good except for the jalapenos because they're just too hot for me, Birdshot. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. I mean, if Gordon comes over and he'll fix me something, we'll do a review. First thing. I'd like to get Gordon here in the studio. I wonder if he'd do a guest appearance for me. If y'all have time to speak to him, maybe you could reach out to him for me and do that. Hey, Scott Messerschmidt, how are you doing? Miller's Fried Chicken. Miller's Fried Chicken. They rule. You know it too. You've had it. You know, my brother will testify to that I'm not making this up. Hey, what did he? I gave Massey's Pizza 9.8. Massey's Pizza is the gold standard that I compare everything to, that I review. That's right. Pineapple, a grilled pineapple burger. It actually doesn't sound bad, actually. I like pineapple. Bush TV, have you ever tried Krispy Kreme donuts, and what do you think of them? I love Krispy Kreme donuts, hot donuts now, rule. I've actually done a couple reviews on Krispy Kreme donuts. I haven't done them in a long time because when someone's mean to me in the drive-thru, I have this block where I don't want to go back there anymore, even though the one that I would go to hasn't been mean to him, but the one was mean to me. And I'll tell you why if you all want to hear the story, and before I call this live stream to an end. I used to shoot my thumbnails in B-roll before I actually rolled through the drive-thru. Okay, and I stopped doing that so they wouldn't see me, so they wouldn't know I was coming, for many reasons. I shot my thumbnails in front of the place up against their sign and stuff, get in my car, ordered my food through the phone, or my donuts, okay? There's a car in front of me and a car behind me. Drive to the drive-thru and get up and say, I had a phone order. They say, oh, the drive-thru's closed. You're going to have to come in. And I'm like, but there are people right in front of me. So I go in. They actually let me go through the drive-thru and pick up my food so I could shoot my videos. But they didn't. When they saw me have cameras, they would not serve me through the drive-thru. And I have not been back and done a Krispy Kreme review since. So yeah, it's a block. It's like why I don't go to and do food at mall food, because I went to a mall and I had some goofball follow me around with those little two-wheel jobs, accusing me of working for the news or some stupid thing like that. That just irritated me so bad. Raleigh, yeah. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, depending on the franchise. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that's my story behind there. That's why you will see a video. That's why I haven't been back to Cookout, because they were the worst. They were so bad. You said Hardee's would have gotten a 7+ if they'd have passed. If Yeah, that's a big supposition. It's possible. 6871. Yeah. If they would have passed the weight test, that means there would have been more stuff on the burger because they were an ounce and a half below their own posted serving weights, which is actually unusual for Hardee's because Hardee's had posted serving weights. And I've looked back at some of my previous videos and they usually exceeded. So that just kind of makes me think they were really, really shortcutting on the tomatoes or the condiments or whatever they put on there. And if it would have been like 160 degrees or something like that, it would have, yeah. But don't give me something that's 100 degrees, maybe a couple degrees above body temperature. Give me a break. So yeah, they actually would have scored good, but that's why I was so irritated. They took actually a good concept and kind of crapped all over it, and I'd appreciate that. There we go. Where else do we got? Massey's is good. It's triple platinum in Joe's eyes. Yeah, it is. It is. Hands down. Half Demon. Yeah. Molded bread. Have you ever tried the unhappy meal at McDonald's? No. Cordina, how are you feeling after the salt in the Hardee's Frisco? Not really that bad. It had a lot of sodium in it. I actually ate a whole burger, so it didn't really bother me that bad. I mean, the sodium in the Massey's pizza, because I ate a lot of it too, it didn't make me feel bad, but you can tell, it takes you a couple of days before your weight goes back down because you start retaining fluid when you eat a lot of sodium. And that's kind of what happened to me. And it did happen a little bit with it. Have you ever gotten food that was so low temp, it looked so bad you didn't even want to eat it? Yes. Hardee's. A few days ago. Another low temp was at Arby's, was down in the 80s and 90s degrees. And I was kind of skeptical about eating that thing. I didn't get sick. I don't think I did anyway. I work at a store in the UK, and the hot ones are gone from my store for now. That's too bad. I hate to see that. You took down the gun. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. You just can't see it from here. I think the chat blocks it off. No, the gun's still there in the back. It's just hard to see it from the camera angle. I still have it's a Ruger 1022 that I have back there. Yeah, I have a gun in the shop here. It's my gun for groundhogs, actually, when they get under my house. I used to take them over and put them in front of my enemies' houses, but that was not winning me any scores. So they now meet a bitter and terrible end behind the shop in the ditch. Molded bread, salmon, the what? Have I ever worked in fast food? No. No, I worked in a grocery store, but that's not fast food. Yeah, 80s is roux temp, and that was at Arby's. And that video, I think one of the last videos I did at Arby's did that. Who were your enemies? I don't want to say. Can't say. Anyway, anybody else got any more parting? I'll take 2 more questions, and I am going to call this stream to an end. I will be back here Saturday next week, 8 p.m. sharp. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more content for you. I'm going to be watching Dexter and see if I like it or not. I never got a straight answer about whether it was good or not. Is the YouTube thing a retirement gig? I did it with the retirement in mind. It doesn't make enough money to support me or even come close. It pays the bills as far as internet, electricity, and if I break a camera or a GoPro or something like that, I can get that. But as far as being an income, no. As far as something to do, that was in mind. Yes, it's like a job. I have to make my videos. Can we see the knife? Which knife you talking about? My opening knife? I don't know what happened to it. Where did it go? Where did all the knives go? Knife number 1. John Luke Carson just gave me a super chat of $4.99. That is much appreciated. That's my box opening knife. And this is my steak knife. It is R.H. Farshner. I bought this in 1979 from R.H. Farshner rep when I worked at a grocery store called A.J. Bayless that hasn't existed for decades. This is my steak knife. And this is what I cut things up with. And it is sharp. I sharpen it myself. And it sits back here in this little holder where it can't harm me. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's not the first super chat in live stream. It's just, anyway, it's much appreciated. Don't play with the knives. No, they're tools. They are not toys. Remember that. I have plenty of scars to answer for that. We love the steak knife. It's the best part of the videos. Yeah, I like it. I need to do something a little bit more than just swing it around like that. And now I've kind of like do another routine with it, but I got to be careful because you could literally kill yourself. Dexter's okay, but not great. Yeah, it's never going to be Dexter. I think he needs to come. I think the real Dexter needs to come back. Thank you for another one of those. Thank you. I can send you a beef Wellington from RG Steak in Vegas. It's the best restaurant. I also have Cane's. You don't need to send me any steak. Appreciate it though. Wow. $20 from Cane's. Sweet. Thank you for the super chat. You don't need to give me the super chats. I'm good. Thank you very much for the... thank you very much. But I'm going to be calling it a day. Take care. Hi, all. Have a good night. You're not leaving me, are you yet, Liz? I'm going to call you when we're done with the stream for a recap. I'm doing well. Cena, let me see if I got any more questions. One or two more questions, and then Joe is hungry. He's going to be going to watch Dexter is hungry. 3D Print Wizard, you take care. Casinos, Cruises, and Tours. Gosh, I gotta. Let me just write this down so I gotta get your casino birthday next Sunday so I can put you on the list when I get to the house where I keep my list at. Are you the baby sibling? No, I'm the middle kid. The baby sibling is David, and he doesn't come into my streams. It has been fun. I'm going to end the YouTube live stream first, and then the Twitch stream second. And Brittany, look in any of the descriptions of my videos, and there's instructions on how to get your birthday shout out into the videos. I will not remember it from this live stream. I will forget it as soon as I get about 2 feet away from the cameras. But no, actually, I tell you what, I'm going to end the Twitch stream first. How's that sound? Let's go over here. Twitch guys, thank you for supporting the channel. Tell Will Neff I love him. Tell everybody, tell Emaru I love her. I'm going to be putting her birthday in there too because it's coming up January 3rd. I haven't forgotten that. I don't forget my birthdays. Not of those guys because they've done a lot for my channel. But anyway, peace out, brothers. Thank you very much. Okay, Twitch stream is over. We are talking to YouTube alone. I'm going to tell you all good night too in just about a second. Yeah. So, anyway, peace out.